I lost my dreams.
After 10 years of serving in the military, Charmaine Turner was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, a chronic autoimmune disease that affects the central nervous system.
I loved serving, I loved wearing my uniform, and when I was diagnosed with MS, it was my eye-opener.
MS changed Charmaine's life, forcing her to medically retire from the Air Force. She says the diagnosis also forced her to make herself and her health a priority, something she believes many women struggle with.
I think we see it in our mothers and our grandmothers. They're always the ones giving and pouring and doing. And I don't know if we're taught that, but we definitely are taught it by example.
According to the National MS Society, multiple sclerosis is 3 times more common among women than men, especially impacting women of childbearing age. Since the month of March is both MS Awareness Month and Women's History Month, Turner says it's a time for women to care more about self-care.
You have to take that honest look in the mirror and say, what do I do for myself? What is not tied to a spouse or children or my mother and father, extended family? Because a lot of times we put it all in that same category, but you're doing nothing for yourself.
For Turner, self-care is self-preservation, and she's working to share that message with all women by founding the organization Exalting Wellness.
I have gone to so many workshops and conducted workshops where people are literally in tears because for the first time they're like realizing I'm neglecting myself.
She says self-care can be inexpensive and as simple as finding something that brings you joy, which Turner says is important to do because you never know when that joy can be taken away.
I ran a half marathon 3 months before I got my diagnosis. And I'm so thankful that I did that because I can't run now. And so I tell people, don't take now for granted. You never know what tomorrow holds.
Though her days look different now, Charmaine calls her diagnosis a blessing.
It sounds crazy, but I am so much healthier now than I was. I live with intention. I didn't do that before. And I pour into my family in a totally different way.
Reporting from Warner Robins, Brittany Miller, WGXA News.